Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about this PPP loan. But first, EIDL is still available as well. But we're going to talk about this disgusting list. And I'm going to have a link to the CSV file so you can see who's all in on it. There's a guy that says, I got a plane, that has received some PPP money. There's a guy that says, walk with Jesus, Yeezy, billionaire allegedly gets some PPP money. The President of the United States and his companies get PPP money. Huh. Meanwhile, you waiting around for your $1,200 stimulus check. We're gonna talk about all of this. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it.
Welcome back. This PPP loan fiasco. We're going to talk about it, and it's disgusting that publicly traded companies are getting millions of dollars in PPP. Again, how many times have I told you? The 1%ers don't lose. And if you think it's going to be tracked, please, I got bridges to sell you. So, we're sitting here at the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And once again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, because we are now over 6,000 subscribers. And once again, I'll point out the join button over here on the right. That YouTube was kindly enough to give me a membership button for this channel, even though we only had 5,000 subscribers. That is unheard of, as many of you know. So I can only thank you for watching, apparently watching the ads, probably clicking on the ads. I really appreciate that, because the only calculation I can think of is there must be a large percentage of you that are actually interested in some of the ads that are scrolling by. So anyhow, please join us. Please sign up in the membership and show your support. Now, let's get down to the PPP, because this PPP, even though I'm going to show this, the video that I'm going to run, I may have to delete, because you know they like to demonetize when you use video from other sources. So in case they do that, then I'll be chopping it out. But this isn't it right now. Right now, I just wanted to show you that the loan, as you can see here, I'll have links to all of this down below so you can read these articles yourself. But as you can see, under the program, the maximum loan is $10 million based on payroll calculations. But 3 restaurant firms got more than $10 million because each had 2 subsidiaries that applied for separate loans. Remember those subsidiaries I'm talking about, when you have a LLC and then you create another LLC underneath? Subsidiaries. So now each company can apply for loans themselves or get business funding, business financing. So they took advantage of this. Remember, United States is the corporation of the United States. You have a social security number if you're a U.S. citizen. You are monetized by the government. You're a subsidiary. When you become an entity, an LLC, now you are an entity of the corporation United States of America. That's where you want to be at. You want to be on that side of the fence. You don't want to be an individual. You want to be on this side, where these companies, I'll go real quick because this isn't my main focus, because I don't know who these companies are, but I'm pointing out the fact, like this 22nd Century Group allegedly got a $1.2 million loan. They have a market cap of $107 million and they only have 67 employees. Come on. Pharmaceutical company, market cap $259 million. They get $5.4 million. 313 employees. Let's keep scrolling down. I'll just pick something out the air. Drop car, Loan 345,000. They have a market cap 4.8 and they only have 5 employees. What is that? 70,000 each. Drive Shack, market cap 122 million, but they got a 5.2 million dollar loan. If this doesn't disgust you, I don't know what else will. If this doesn't motivate you to say, you know what, I need to get me an LLC or a corporation. Let me get in on this side of the fence. Because as you can see, these aren't thousands of employees that are getting $1 million like this Miyomo or however you pronounce it. Market cap 11.3 million. They get 10% PPP loan. 49 employees. 50 employees. Come on. 20,000 each employee. Nice. Nathan's, famous, hot dogs. There are 253 million market cap and they get a 1.2 million loan. See, you just never know when you're looking through something. You wouldn't think that these companies would be like getting loans. You'd be like, okay, they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Why would they be getting loans from the PPP that allegedly go for small business owners? You know, I think small business owners is like when I'm driving through my neighborhood and there's a pizza place, a bar, a restaurant, nail salon, hairs salon, barber shops, you know, independent car dealers, you know, those guys that aren't publicly traded, the ones that hire the 10 people, the 15 people, the 20 people that helps a city, helps a town economically. Those are the kind of companies I thought were going to get some of this PPP money. All right, let's go to this video right here. I don't know if it's going to play, but I'm going to give it a shot, and you can see what this lady, Anne Marie Green, is discussing on CBS.
The Trump administration has released new details on which companies actually received money, business loans, during the coronavirus pandemic. About 650,000 companies are on that list. Many of them include small businesses, but also various Trump donors, Democrat and GOP political groups, the Girl Scouts, even Kanye West's clothing line. Now, these companies included in the Treasury Department's list only include those that actually received more than $150,000 in loans. So we want to bring in Stephen Portnoy, who's been following the very latest from Washington.
Now you see what I'm talking about? This is just ridiculous. Totally absurd in my opinion. You may be one of the people that received a PPP loan. Let me know down below if you got a loan and let us know the amount. And most of the time, they were started out talking about trying to track this, and the Treasury Department's not really tracking anything. In fact, some people have already said that they didn't get PPP loans and they're on the list. So if they're putting people on a list that didn't even receive the PPP loan, then how are we supposed to believe that this information is actually correct? In my opinion, since I know the 1%ers don't lose, I'm thinking when they tell somebody 1 million to 2 million, 2 million to 5 million, I'm not believing them. Our government, this is how it works, ladies and gentlemen, except back in the old days, this was hidden. There was hardly any social media around. All there was news sources. You could pay off the news sources and stop them from letting the public know what's going on. Nowadays, things are more transparent because of information age that's being able to be passed along. And now you're finding out that people who have hundreds of millions of dollars on a public stock exchange, they're worth that they're getting millions of dollars worth of PPP money like they need it. This is incredible. And you can see right here, strip club owner got 5.4 million, and they're calling it a paycheck protection program now instead of a payroll protection program. 40% of black business owners may not survive the coronavirus crisis. That is correct. Black businesses, minority-owned businesses, traditionally, as I've said before, when the economy goes down, it hurts the less fortunate. Whoever has the least amount of money gets buried. And that's why you wouldn't find where minority-owned businesses are going to be a lot of those businesses on the PPP loans who's going to be getting those millions, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. Thousands of companies that borrow from U.S. Relief Fund plan layoffs. Exactly. Originally, it was supposed to be if you got the PPP loan, you could not lay off people and fire them once you receive the funds. But again, this is not trackable. They're one percenters. All the rules are going to be flouted. So this is why I urge you to get with the program. Get with your own situations with running a business. I got interrupted here by some online activity with my computer. But anyhow, look here. The artist Jeff Koons, sculpture fetched. He gets 1 million to 2 million. Wall Street, private equity firms, they get PPP money. And of course, they already mentioned Kanye West gets PPP money. Political groups, the Girl Scouts, restaurant chains, of course, they get PPP money. So ask yourself, if they're allegedly companies that are successful and they're giving them millions of dollars, imagine how easy it would be if they gave you $1 million and you had 20, 30 people hired, or 5. I think most of you would be successful. There is a correlation. So if these successful companies still need loans, now you can figure out how hard it really is when you're a mom and pop and a small business trying to succeed. If these big companies need money, please tell me why a smaller person who aren't on the stock exchange, who doesn't have investors, who doesn't have angel investors, who aren't able to borrow money, please explain how they're supposed to stay in business. This is so disgusting. I'm extremely pissed off, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell. I know I'm the angry dude most of the time, but this right here is the reason why I started Stop Struggling Now, and this is the reason why I give you guys the real deal. Because it's real out here in the field. We out here struggling. We out here trying to do the right thing, and these guys get socialist millions of dollars. This is ridiculous. The rest, we're in capitalist society, but the big boys are in a socialist society. All right, let's get down to, unbelievably, the billionaires who get PPP loans. All of this, all these articles, I'm going to have links down below in the description. Billionaires. Look here. Billionaires, country clubs, private jet companies, and again, they mentioned Kanye West, all received millions in government funding from the now known Paycheck Protection Program. The PPP loans and grants were designed for small businesses hurt by the pandemic. West Yeezy got 2 million to 5 million. Allegedly a billionaire. All right. This right here, if this doesn't get you motivated to get up off your couch, get up out of work today and say, you know what? Let me go down here and start my own business and get in on this. And really start your own business and really try to make money. Because the more successful you become, the more money you'll be able to just be handed to you on the guise of help from the government. All right? Because if you're a small person, it's a lot harder to get help. All right? Just keep that in mind. So let's all get this money. All right? So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have anything else to say other than I hope this motivates you to start your business and start your adventure, whether you're self-employed, whatever you want to call it, side hustles, whatever you need to do. Because again, nobody's coming to save you. All right? And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And again, this is why we started Stop Struggling Now.com, because we're trying to help people out here. We're trying to make sure that you can get an extra kibble and bit. If you can make an extra 100, turn that into an extra 500, turn that into an extra 1,000, extra 2,000. That changes your life. And that also allows you to invest like the big boys. If you missed the videos, you'll see them at the end of this video where there'll be suggested videos that you can watch, and hopefully you'll find something in the in our archives that helps you out, because now is the time. If this doesn't illustrate what you need to do for the rest of your life, I don't know what will. So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.